Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stardew Valley, shall we? Alright, well, it's the winter. It is day 23, and we got 28,000 coins sitting in the bank. Hey, Lance. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Not much, Lance. Just getting into it and trying to see what we can do, making a miracle happen here on the farm. So I'm going to throw some things in this for sale box, like these mushrooms, winter root. I did a little fishing. Sure, these fish can go in, that's fine. Trash, okay. And everything else I'm going to just put back in my cans here. Get things organized. Like so. Got some geodes. Well, Lance, that is a great question. So what I've been doing is I did a bunch of mining, and then I've been trying to make money and work on my animals. And so I have expanded the barn, and I have now 1 sheep, and I'm going to maybe go get some more sheep is another plan that I've got up my sleeve. I'd like to try to finish the animal game at least in 1 barn, and then keep going. Ooh, I got wool. Fantastic. This is what I'm talking about. So part of my goal is getting enough animals to make some more money and finish some things at the community center, and maybe get the automation. Hey, Neo, good evening. How is my current moment in time? It's a pretty profound question, Neo, but I'm going to say it's great. My current moment is very pleasant because I'm lucky enough to be safe and playing Stardew Valley, hanging out with some friends, so it's going really well. How are you doing, Neo? I hope you're well, too. Let's talk to the chickens and just see how they're all feeling. They look good. I need to expand this so I can get some ducks. There's all kinds of plans, you know, for down the road, but for now, we're just going to be pleased with the fact that, ooh, I got my first purple egg, I think. Have I considered preparing for pigs in the upcoming spring? Yeah, Lance, that's another thing, right? And so pigs are a little expensive, but if I can get just a bit more money, I would love to have some piggies. And I'd maybe build another barn. Grim, good evening, my friend. How you doing? So good to see everybody as we tackle the tough business of being a farmer. Aw, man, Neo. That's a tricky thing. I can understand being upset. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, good. I'm so glad that he'll be back. For a second when you said that, Neo, I thought it was like, you know, much more dire news, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. A few days without the dog is bad, and I hope you get the dog back soon. But it's not quite as bad as I initially thought. Mercifully. Alright, I'm going to go to the community center and drop off some animal stuff. It's a big ooga, Neo. Just this wool, I think, is all I'll drop off. See how this goes. Alright. Animal bundle. Yep. This final piece of wool will finish this one. So we get a hot air balloon. Bam. I'd love to get the greenhouse, too. See, that's another thing, Lance, is the greenhouse. What do we get? We get a cheese press. Well, we have cheese press, but we'll take another one. And then now all we need is this artisanal bundle. And to do this, we just need truffle oil, which is something that we can get with pigs, right? And then apple, apricot, orange, pomegranate, or jelly. So these are all the things we can do. I can maybe make jelly with fruit if I have some, but I don't know if I'll be able to get one quickly enough. Maybe the wagon. Ah. Yeah, the vet does seem okay. We gotta have to keep our eyes on your mom, though. No shifty business involving the dog. That's for sure. Alright, so we got... She wants an earth crystal. Emily, I have earth crystals all over. I'm pretty much replete in earth crystals, so let's do that. Don't judge me, Lewis. I'm going through the town trash. Alright? I know you're the mayor. No, don't look over here. Let me get these geodes busted up. Everybody, look away. Bread. I'll eat this bread. I'm not above it. Man, we gotta... These people are blocking the bridge. Come on now. Let me see if Gunther has this rib. Nope. The rib... I mean, he has the rib, or the rib is no good. So let me think about getting rid of it. Getting rib of it. You see what I did there? Oh, got some cola. Don't mind me. Alright, can you process some geodes for me? Let me get rid of all of these. Alright, that's actually pretty good for making bombs, especially. Here's the earth crystal right now. So if I can just go turn this in. I don't know how many more things I'm going to find in geodes, to be honest, but in terms of museum pieces, it's possible. Gold. I mean, that's a lot of gold. I like the sound effect that they give you for finding gold in a geode. Finding gold seems like the best thing you can do. Alright, nope, none of this stuff is good for the museum, so we can go destroy it, or do whatever we like with it. Here's Penny. This quest is for Emily. Alright, so Emily, can I give the earth crystal to you? Let's find out. I don't really know where she is right now. That's going to be a surprise. Are you and Pierre's hanging out? Oh, yeah, it looks like everybody's in their class over here. Oh, but that means I can't buy animals from Marnie because she's exercising. Exercising can be fun. Sure, it can. Hey, is that the earth crystal I requested? It looks perfect. Here's your payment, as promised. I got a new achievement. The quest to find Emily. We solved the quest. We've done it. We are rocking. Alright, so then, you know what? The carpenter is here too, so I can't expand farm. I think what I should do today is just start collecting wood and stone so that I can build up, maybe build another barn, something like that. Hey, how's it going, Pam? How you living? Large. Now that you got this bus driving gig. Can't chop that tree. I can chop this one now. Boom. Watch a lumberjack in action, Pam. Oh, there's some worms hiding behind here. No, not hiding much, but we found them anyway. I'd like to start upgrading my tools to the ultimate upgrade level, but I don't have enough of iridium. I'm going to need some more. I'll let me put down this new cheese press, too. Throw this baby out here, just in case. Alright. Keep the money flowing in. Bump, bump, bump. Let's sell this stuff. Alright, we got some goat cheese. A bunch of mayo. That's fantastic. I'm going to keep most of the other stuff. Hey, cowboy. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. I got the... This is my artifact chest, right? So, I'll put in anything, like minerals, artifacts, whatever it is, that Gunther no longer wants up here, just in case there is some reason to have them later in the game. And there probably isn't, but I like to pretend. I'm going to hang on to this Joja Cola. Alright, I have 291 stone and 305... Oh, no, wait. That's right. Because I did that quest for 1,000 stone, I have so much stone. So I'm really good on stone. I think I could use a bit more. But for the time being, I'm probably okay. Let me put that in there just in case. Alright, great. Now, let's get our mushrooms. Let's get everything going here. And keep going. I can get some hardwood. There's Neo, the dog. And let's give Neo some water. Boom. Now I feel like a good pet owner. Alright. The shrooms are paying off. I need to build a ladder so I can go climb up there and get those trees. Let me check my own personal quarry. It's looking pretty slim right now. But one day. Let me get the pick out. Patch these things up. Good. Alright. I could check to see if there's a new fishing rod available. Maybe. Maybe that's a thing. Day's almost over. Passes quickly. Could build a horse stable too, so I could ride around in luxury. I've never had the horse in the game, so I don't know how helpful it is, how good it is to be able to just say hi-ho silver and ride around. It seems cool in principle. Get out of here, slime man. There it is. Bum bum bum. Oh, Lance. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. You're too generous. The speed from the horse is very nice. Thank you again, Lance. Okay, cowboy. Well, then let's go for it. I mean, it's actually not that many resources to acquire the horse. Oh, we got another book. That's cool. So I can plan on that. I can talk to her about building that tomorrow, and then go to see Marnie and buy either another sheep or a pig if I can afford it. I'm assuming, probably incorrectly, that you turn wool into cloth in some way, but I don't know how to do that. I probably need some kind of technology device that I craft. You know what I mean? Like, craft some kind of loom or something. But again, I'm merely speculating. Oh, you can't get out this way? That's a shame. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Alright, let's get out. Maybe there's something blocking the way. Anyway, I'm coming out. Hey, hey! JR, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? It's going great, JR. I'm playing your favorite here. How are you doing? Oh, that is great, JR. I hope you're enjoying your summer. It's so confusing. Summer outside, it's really hot where I'm at. And then to see the snow and the wintry scenery here, it's kind of messes with your mind a little bit. It does psychologically cool me down, though, to see all the ice and snow. So that's good. Mm-hmm. I am indeed enjoying the summer. It is a much better summer, at least in my opinion, than last summer, because I can do things. We can go to the swimming pool, or we can leave the house much more readily. Hey, Kratos, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed the RuneScape videos. No, I usually do RuneScape on Wednesdays, and then if I can do it on Fridays, that is the other day. But Thursday, sometimes Genshin Impact, sometimes Stardew Valley. Skull Cavern, JR, is going okay. But it's still a little bit tough. And since I found out that you don't save your progress every 10 floors, there's no elevator like there is in the main area. I'm not going back there maybe as much as I should, because I'm concentrating on trying to get my animals so I can get the greenhouse. I think I made it into, like, the teens, maybe. Maybe a little deeper one time, when I didn't really know what I was doing or getting myself into. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's put this stuff away properly. I'm sure it's worth exploring more. I just haven't been that swift about it. Oh, okay. You need to bring a lot of staircases and some pizza. Yeah, I need to definitely up my food game. My food game is not. I'm eating like these terrible mushrooms. So it's decent. It's cheap. Hey, gee, how's it going? How you doing? Good evening. All right. So now we're at 35. So let's take resources out. Oh, what's this? Dr. Incompetent, I heard you've been giving some people a hand around town. Everyone seems really thankful. I'm awarding you this month's Best Neighbor Award with a small cash prize. Keep it up. 500 gold. All right, cool. We got some money. Dr. Incompetent, tomorrow is the Feast of the Winter Star. Did you get a gift for your secret friend, Clint? The feast starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you then. Cloth is made with a loom from the wool. Thank you, JR. That makes sense. So yes, we did get Clint a gift. I'm going to give him some metal. Like, I'm going to give him a gold bar. And I think he would like that. So I'll just take those out so I don't forget. But the first thing I want to do is... I wish I had an iridium bar for Clint. I just don't have enough iridium at the moment. I'm going to take out wood, stone, and hardwood, and then go see about building the stable, maybe. Oh, I have 5 so I can make a bar? Oh, good call. Thank you. I didn't notice that. Oh, yeah. Good eyes. Good eyes, my friend. Let's do it. Bam. Get that in there. Perfect. All right, let me go deal with my animals before... She's not open yet at the carpenter area, so... Dylan... There you are, JR. 4 hearts. Looking good. Man, I didn't run out of grass, but I almost did. Yeah, JR, I really am going to think about the auto grabber, but I want to have enough for some animals. Like, I want maybe some more... I can fit 3 more animals in here, so I don't know if I want to put pigs or some more sheep or something in here. I don't know what the best one is. Wait for pigs. Oh, can you not buy pigs in the winter? Can you only buy pigs in the spring? Oh, that's... Okay, thank you for explaining that. I didn't know that. That's what Lance was saying. Are you waiting for pigs? And I didn't know quite what he meant, but now I get it. He meant, like... But yeah, I think I looked at them and they were just expensive. So let's see what we can do. Alright, all our animals are taken care of. Cheese, 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 cheese. Oh boy. I'm having some misadventures with my... I must have missed an egg. Alright, let's go over here and talk to the town carpenter and get some things constructed, you know? Let's see if we can get a horse. Cowboy is talking about the horse being good, and I can only imagine it's good. Here we go. Alright, construct farm buildings. So... mill wheat, beets, and rice. But I need cloth. Oh, I need 100 hardwood for the stable. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'll have to save up for that. Now, I could just go ahead and build the big coop right now so I could start getting ducks. And I don't know if that's valuable or not, but it seems okay. Yeah, I'll get the stable then. I just need to get some more hardwood. Let's go ahead and get a big coop. And then I still have enough for the auto grabber. And I'll go get that. Well, maybe I should get some animals. Get the auto grabber in a little bit. Yeah, let's get some ducks. Okay. Cool, Neo. Cool, JR. Alright, yeah. Why not have some quacking going on here? You know what I mean? An ancient seed. My god, that seed's old. Let me see. I don't think I know how to build the loom, but let me just check. No, I can build a loom. I need pine tar, though. I don't really know how to make pine tar. Oil maker. Oh, no, I can make truffle oil just with animal slime. I, for some reason, thought you needed truffles to do that. Oh, well then let's... Or maybe that's just to build it. That's just to build it, not to get it to operate. I see. Okay. I was looking at that wrong for some reason. Alright, let's bounce down here. And talk to Marnie. We need to have a heart-to-heart with Marnie about her animals. And we need to make the decision. Do we want the auto grabber? Or do I... See, the auto grabber is 25,000. It's very, very tempting. But I could also go ahead and get a pig and a sheep. So I could buy one pig and one sheep, or I could buy the auto grabber. It's tough, you know? Pigs are easy. Ah, I see, JR. Yeah. I think I'll just go slow. I don't need any more sheep. Just buy a pig. One sheep is enough. Okay. All right. Well then, fair enough. And save for more pigs. Okay, cowboy, I will. All right. No, I only have one. Do they have babies in this game? That's the thing. I was just thinking, like, if I had two, they might reproduce and give me free animals, but I don't think that happens in this game, does it? Alright, so let's go with, Oh, it does? Okay, then maybe I should buy one, just so I can get more. Do you have to, like, buy something to get them impregnated? Or do they just event every once in a while? I promised Crispy I would do this. It was his birthday yesterday. It's too funny to have a, Oh, name unavailable. Oh, because I already have one. Let me see if I can... Let me change this up. Let me just do it like this. As long as you don't have pregnancy turned off, there's just a random chance. Perfect. Maybe all caps will do it. This pig is yelling it. Oh no, all caps doesn't work. Alright. There we go. Now we've got our homage to Crispy Bacon as Crispy Bacon. Okay. Let me buy one more sheep then, actually. And then save up for another pig. I'll get another pig really fast. Just so I could maybe get one for free. And have a wool empire. We could have like a Fruit of the Loom wool empire. Lance, I know you wanted to have a blue sheep, but we'll do this for now, and then give you a blue one. A blue chicken is what you wanted. That's right, Lance. If we can get one, I'll name you a blue chicken as well. But for now, let me get you in there as one of our sheep. All right, fantastic. Now we're good. So those are going to be delivered. This is where the greenhouse will eventually arise. Now, it is 11. I could just grab some food and go on over to the difficult mine and just kind of fight around and look for iridium or something exciting. I have a bunch of common mushrooms and bread. Oh, you know what? Let me not forget about the hardwood. I'm going to need to go to the forest to collect some more hardwood because I need 100 for the stable. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to come by. Let me go up to this pink chest that I have, and I'm going to drop in my ancient seed. Alright. Let me sell all the fancy stuff. There we go. Let me put back my rocks and my wood for now. I don't want to lose any of this stuff in a freak accident. Alright. Let's get down here. Get down to business. This is a silly question, but if you build the greenhouse, does it work year-round, or is it only useful in the colder months? I mean, I'm assuming it's controlled temperature just year-round, but I don't know. Oh, train's coming through. I'm too far away from the train to make it, so I'm not gonna try busting it over there. I was hoping to get lucky right there. I did not, but I am getting some hardwood. Hey, you guys, get away from me. I'm trying to do some work. There we go. Little by little, we'll get that hardwood together. Alright, it's 2 o'clock, so I could easily just bounce over to the desert, see if there's anything fancy going on. The festival is tomorrow, so it's kind of a wash on many fronts. Hey, Neo. Hello? Oh, let's get our shrooms. Oh, of course, Lance. I don't know when I'll be able to ever get that blue chicken, but this'll do for now. You're gonna make such fantastic wool. I can't wait to get some nice mittens and maybe a scarf or a sweater out of that wool. Mixed seeds. Question mark. Alright. Oh, I gotta buy a ticket. Yep. Let's do it. I like how the mayor gives you a $500 gold prize for being citizen of the month or whatever, neighbor of the month, and it's enough to buy you a bus ticket to the desert. Yeah, you know, we don't have a lot of money in the old coffers. Here you go. Here's $5. Knock yourself out. Hey, Dylan. Good evening, my friend. How are you doing? The farm is going pretty well. We now have a pig, and we have 2 sheep. So we're kind of just trying to make the dream happen here. But it's, here's some worms. Aw, it's going to take a second. I'll tell you that much. Ah, perfect. I was just talking about that earlier, Dylan, which is the fact that this summer things are open. Like, I can take the kids to the pool. It's so much nicer. Alright, here we go. I'm going in. We can do a little bit here. At least try to get a good drop. Quartz all around. Red shroom. Sure. Big slimes. A diamond. Yeah, this is cool, isn't it, Dylan? It's, this is the Skull Cavern, as everyone is calling it, and it's no joke. There's some enemies in here that will shiver your timbers in terms of how much damage they do, but there's some chance for some good stuff. I know, Lance. I'm gonna just be mindful of my health and not get too crazy. I don't have very much time to be in here anyway, but it's fun just to poke around. Try to find some... I don't know if you can find dwarf scrolls in here, actually. But whatever is good in here, try to find that stuff. Man, these dudes don't even die to that. I don't know, maybe you can't kill them. Or if you can, I don't know what does it. Alright, let's just take a step down. See what's in here. These flying guys are hard, but my my sword does a pretty good amount of damage. Alright, interesting. Oh, mummy time. Bandage man. All I'm doing when I go down into a place like this is just looking for, yes, like a room like that, full of treasure. And just bypassing everything else for the time being. Iron ore. Oh, there's a ring. Oh, my inventory is full. That's fun. Oh, there's like a sword in here too. Alright. Look at this. This is so funny. I had to get the trifecta. The regular, the silver, and the gold cactus fruit. One of each, so I can't stack them. That's criminal. Criminal. Alright, I want to just put this in the trash. What is this sword? This is the Wicked Chris. Hey, hey, Super Game Freak. How you doing, my friend? Good evening. I like the Cave of Death. It's fun. And a lucky ring. +1 luck. That sounds like it might actually be helpful, you know, to just get more lucky. Maybe when you're doing geodes or something like that, or anything RNG-wise. I could see that being useful. There we go. When the Cave of Death is good to me, I like it. When it's bad, we have issues. Right now, it's okay. Keep all the rings that you find? Alright, Super Game. Thank you for the tip, my friend. I will.